three. Here we go.
If you're not me or doubt me, tell me you don't know nothing about me. You just need notes. You can read my social feeds, sneaking people, please don't think this SVP, I'm on the show. Can't get with me. L ain't no kid now. Now, I'm gonna take the losers never play over you. It's not a porn. I'm killing what's a porn. It's in the industry. We know we ain't we know me. Yeah, act up, they some fake. I shake the man, I take a major hate the brick. Blood of the obliterator. Cause I'm a dominator. Plus a mediator. He's an aggravator. Totally now later. Don't know me. Don't troll me. Can't hold me. It's like you own. Straight from the G. Plus I'm OD. Can't control me. It was on the show. Now everybody wanna be famous. But I never heard anything I will not claim. It's bitch a professional brain. I'm like, I say, always often imitated, never ever duplicated.
Yo. Welcome to the show.
Intro.
Yes, indeed. Good morning. Welcome to the morning hustle, man. I'm your boy KD, and we got your boy 3D. 3D, you got anything you want to say to the people before we get started today, my brother?
This is the first ride, baby, so I'm on my side. That's all it's on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Joining us, though. And I will ask you, subscribe to my channel as well, because, this first day, it's time to blow it up.
Facts. Y'all know we're going to be providing a few things that's been going on over this weekend. So go ahead and grab your coffee, get comfy, and let's get to it. All right, guys. So I wanted to go over the NFL first. Yeah, man. It was It was some crazy stuff that happened over the weekend, man. We're going to start with the Cowboys. So the Cowboys end up winning. They end up beating the. 37, 37 of 40 in overtime. So I'm assuming you did watch the game.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, look, it's not good for me to work on Sundays because I ain't no good with the game on, especially this Cowboy. So, I got the paper in my hand, but I'm like on the sideline. I'm all on there. I'm calling plays. I'm telling cats, what's happening with the over the top, dog? Cover that. So, anyway, yeah, do that thing.
So, you got a chance. Did you watch it with your family or you just kicking it? Oh, you was at work? Oh, you had to work while?
Hey, that's what
I'm man.
Normally, I control my own schedule, but at this point, I got a little something going on right
now.
So, I was at work, but I ain't no good at work. I'm watching the movie.
So what was your thoughts like when you were, checking the score here and there? Like,
I was just checking the score. I was on the sideline. I was watching the score. So my thing is, my thoughts exactly was this. First of all, everybody be putting a lot of pressure on Dak, talking about this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And look, Dak that dude. Like, y'all get done, Dak that dude. He gonna give you 4,000 to 5,000 yards every year, pretty much. He gonna throw 25 to 28, 30 touchdowns every year, no matter what. So my thing is, Dak is not the question. Dak ain't out there playing defense. Dak ain't out there giving up 37 points. But Dak know he got to go put 40 on the board.
Facts.
That's what he do.
That's what's up.
That's what he did.
So my
40 burger on you, kids.
My brother, yeah. I think two of my brothers, my mom and my dad, are actually like a Cowboy fans. So,
but let me get this right. I ain't no fan, dog.
Okay.
I've been doing this since 1974. So it's still disrespectful for kids to call me as a fan. I've been in part of the organization for the last 30 years because I've been going way before 30 years.
Before, yeah.
So I ain't no fan at this point.
This is before the like and the hate. Because it seemed like, honestly, if I can remember back when I was like maybe 10 or 11, like it wasn't that much Cowboy hate. It seemed like
that's what success do.
Man, that's what it is.
That's it, baby, and that's all right. That's what you want to play. So it was good with that, man. And that's the only thing. That's the whole thing about it. As many Cowboys fans as there are in the world, I always find myself by myself when I'm with people. And
Word.
like I'm around a lot of Cowboys, I'm defending the whole thing by myself, and I can do that. I don't need nobody else.
I can respect it. I can respect that. If y'all didn't get a chance to check out the highlights, highly encourage you guys to go on YouTube, man. I think that it was a phenomenal game. Both teams.
At this point, from this point, game of the year.
Yeah, both teams played very, very well, man. It was a nail biter. It definitely was a nail biter. But the Cowboys.
One more thing about that. Here's the thing. In the last 6 seasons, we have manhandled the Giants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these like little brother stuff. You
got them headlocked.
Respect to it. What I'm saying is, out of the last 6 seasons, we have owned them. I think we are like 17-1 against them in the last 6 seasons.
Yeah.
So I love that they came out and showed what was up, because that's what little brother's supposed to do. You supposed to step up and say, "Man, I'm tired of that.
I'm tired of that.
Stop thumping me, dog." You know what I'm saying? Because normally we put 40 on them and they only give us like 10.
Yeah.
But they said, "Nah, dog, we coming to play," and they had game in hand.
Yeah.
But that dude, when it come down to it, that dude, you already know, Aubrey.
That's right.
64.
64 of them things. So before we get to the next one, what are your predictions? What do you think the Cowboys are going to do this year? Do you think they're going to
claim Super Bowl?
Super Bowl? Okay.
Like a situation, but I want to talk about that too when we get.
Yeah.
That was before the Micah situation. I told them, cats, when I walked into the barbershop, I said, "Dog, it's Super Bowl," and I ain't said that in 30 years. So all them cats always say, everybody say that, y'all say that every year. They ain't gonna y'all with me. I ain't said that every year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I said this year was, I got that feel from 30 years ago, dog. We could do our thing. And it was not just because of the Pickens trade. It was also because of that draft.
Yeah.
We replaced Martin at that center, that all-pro, that Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. We replaced that.
Yeah.
And we built up the strength in the offensive line. And then we got a defense of end from Florida State. So then, when we got Pickens, I was like, "Oh,
whoa, time out. Y'all just signed Jadeveon Clowney, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping that ain't some old AI stuff. I hope that's what it is.
Whoa,
that boy.
I just thought about that.
But my thing is, man, yes, we love Micah and all that thing. He gonna do his thing, but I don't know if that back gonna be able to last for 4 to 5 years. So that can't be no almost 200 mil off that thing. Yeah. You can't do that like
that's serious injury.
Smart,
yeah.
You know, the back. Man, you can't
play with that thing. Yeah, you do everything.
Your left leg hurt. You can overcompensate with the right leg and limp. You know, but when your
back, that's everything. I'm telling you, you don't want nobody touching you.
Micah had a great game last week, and then the week before. That's cool. Can he go 4 years?
Yeah.
Can he go 4 years? So I love to have that run stopper, you know, in that place, and give me those 2 draft picks.
Yeah.
To go with our 2 draft picks. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Pick up Clowney. You know, hey, dog,
yeah.
Listen, we're going to build. Yeah. We're gonna build. In the meantime, we're going to put 40 on them now.
Facts.
St. Louis Rams did back in the day in 2000, but they was on, hey, man, you ain't going to out bomb us.
And I really think that the Cowboys, I really think that Dallas believe that they really have something, man, because now they're going to go find those defensive pieces that they've been needing. And I'm going to tell you right now, when Jadeveon Clowney comes prepared, that dude is a monster. Yeah, he's from Rock Hill, South Carolina, so you know what I'm saying? I got to make sure that I represent, man. Fast, he's big, he gets after it. Again, as long as he continues to work hard, that dude.
Got the image in our mind when he was in college, when he ripped those boys.
Yeah.
You need some of that.
Because they were pissed off. They tried to play on the play before. They're like, okay, all right, them coaches. That's what I love about them coaches, getting them hype, man. You see what they doing out there? Oh, about to get me hype over here, boy. Yeah, piss him off, man. Piss him off.
Right before the trade line, you're going to see something else. You're going to see another nice little blockbuster deal because we got money to spend.
Yeah. What was your thoughts on that Micah situation, though?
On the Micah?
Yeah.
Man, it's like this, man. I told cats like this. I gotta give you the scenario, dog.
Go ahead.
And keep up with me on this. It's SCP in 3D. That means everything I say is 3-dimensional. All right. So check this out. My daughter was selling the car. You know, she had a Honda Element, right?
Okay.
So, she ended up buying a Toyota Camry. Beautiful. Let's do it, baby girl. She had it for 11 years. It's 2004.
Yeah.
So she said, "Dad, can you go ahead and just sell it for me then?" Cool. I take that joker up to right before close. I take it up to Honda, right? And then next thing you know, I'm looking down at the next lot Toyota. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. see two cats down there, two salesmen down there. I knew it was about to close. Let me go get some active body. So I went to Toyota with the Honda.
Yeah, yeah.
So I said, hey man, what's happening with it? I told him, look, man, I'm gonna sell this car, man. And then he was like, oh yeah, let me check it out, let me see what's up. And he ended up going in there and saying, man, let me get my appraisal to see what's happening.
Yeah,
so he
yeah.
came back out and he gave me a number. He said, yeah, dog, we can do 15 to 1700. I'm like, all right, the 15 gone. You said 17, I heard that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Anyway, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm trying to get about 25 for it, or
Yeah, yeah.
So now let me go to Honda and see what's happening. So I went to Honda. Oh boy, I don't see why you can't get 2 for it. He said, well, I'm gonna tell you what, dog. Listen, why don't you come back when the appraiser is here?
Yeah.
On Monday, because that was on Friday. Come back when the appraiser's here on Monday. So I come back up in there. The appraiser asked for my keys. I'm like, oh, okay. Would you checking the mileage?
Yeah.
I know it's 239,000 miles on it, but Honda gets you. Honda.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
All day. So I'm like, all right, cool. Here go the keys. That cat took the car for a test drive. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know he was gonna do that.
Yeah.
Now you good to find out that kind of converter was stolen, some time ago, but we replaced it. But
Yeah.
if you replaced it, you got this rough sound to it.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes when it's in reverse, sometimes if it's in there long enough, the car cut off for whatever reason. But he's going to find out all of that, right?
Yeah.
He kept the car for 25 minutes. The other cat at Toyota didn't do nothing but walk around and this, that,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So then all of a sudden, I go back up in this joker to Toyota because old boy told me, man, I don't even want to disrespect you, man.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want to disrespect you, man, because go get that 17 from Toyota.
Yeah.
Let me go down there, right? I went back down to Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
So then, as I go to Green Bay, I say, so y'all check this out. We still good for that 17? Get the 15. You good for the 17? I'm still trying to get that 2 though.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, man, you know what? Let me go talk to the finance manager. He go up there, boom, boom, boom. He said, yeah, we can do that 17. And he hurry up trying to get me out of Green Bay.
Yeah.
He hurry up, did a little physical, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quick light.
Okay. He asked for the keys, and I'm like, oh, you ain't gonna do that. And he said, no, I'm just trying to get the mileage. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
So I made sure I went up there and I didn't turn the car over so he wouldn't hear the rough sound. Right?
Yeah.
Make sure you ain't see that L4, that L5.
Yeah.
That facet, that spring in the back. I made sure you ain't see that, right? As much as I'm trying to hear him up, he trying to hear me up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, you got everything out the car? I'm like, yeah, I got everything out. He's like, what about your license plate? I was like, no, I ain't got that. I can go get it. No. Go ahead and sign that contract.
Yeah.
$188 million. With that $47 million off of Mike. You stay right there. Stay right there. I'm like, all right, cool. Boom. All right, do your thing. Because I'm trying to go. You trying to get me out of here because you got the deal of the century. You got this house helmet for a steal. You got this Michael Parsons all pro. Future Hall of Fame for a steal, right?
Yeah.
Right, we both on them. Let's do it. Let's go. And we left. And then 2 days later, Adam Scheffler reports. L5.
Yeah.
That's his sprain and Mike's back. Whoa, wait a minute, hold on. Green Bay on some man. You ain't tell me that.
Yeah.
No, Michael told me his back was hurt. He told his back hurt. He doubled down, went to the airport, and said, I'm going to get a second opinion.
Yeah.
But what did you do? I said, dog, you get your physical. Did you get him a physical? You said, yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah.
You ain't never test drive the car though, right? You didn't do what Honda did. You ain't start it up. You ain't turn it over.
I love it.
You ain't going to do an MRI on Michael's back.
Yeah.
You just say, all right, Michael, touch your toes. All right,
you good?
This way, can you look that way? Talk for me. Let me see your knee. Hit the little rubber mallet, make the knee pop up.
Yeah.
We good, Jerry. We good. And y'all saying that, and now you looking at me when Adam Scheffler comes out and reports the real deal. And now you looking at me like, dog, what you selling me? Damn, it's good. Dog, listen, you did your due diligence.
Yeah.
You was supposed to.
That's your problem.
My point is, if you don't think that we knew, because Michael came out of Penn State, we had him for 4 years, okay?
Yeah.
2 things about that. First of all, Michael's a beast. He's been beasting for 4 years, but we still haven't been able to do what we needed to do.
Yeah.
And then the other thing about it is this. For 4 years, we know your body better than you know your body. You know what I'm saying? We get your diet. You know
don't look right, yeah.
The whole thing. So we already been watching it progressively not do, it's getting a little worse.
Yeah.
So we know we got to get him off. Now everybody talking about, well, why don't y'all just go ahead and do the Jimmy Johnson deal, do the Herschel Walker thing?
Yeah.
That's because if we would have put him on the market, he would have been exposed. Because we take him down to Cleveland and shop him, they're going to test drive the car. And they're going to say, oh, wait, hold on. Now I see L4, L5, facet, spring, now, dog. And then guess what? News get out to the world. And now nobody is going to get Micah, right? Now for that money. But see, one thing about JJ, I call him JJ, y'all call him Jerry Jones. I call him JJ, and I don't defend JJ at all because he's crazy sometimes. But my thing is this: he do got love for your boy like Dion and Michael Irvin and Dad, and I believe he got love for Michael Parsons. He told Michael, "Listen, bro, I can't pay you that money because I know too much about you, but I can make sure you get paid." The
Yeah.
biggest thing is to end this story was this: it's the old script. What I tell you all the time: same game, different name.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the blueprint. You saw the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Yeah.
You saw it. So
Mhm.
Michael was Dorothy.
Mm.
See what I'm saying? Jerry was the Wicked Witch,
Mm-hmm.
right? But who was the doggone
We're
wizard?
wizard. Yeah.
That was the agent. You heard about the agent, but you never saw him
Yeah.
because he was behind the curtain making the moves. He was telling Michael, "Don't take nothing what Jerry say personally because we're doing something for you."
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you saw it as beef.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we were selling a product.
Oh
You know
wow.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your Michael thing, right?
That's crazy. I love it. I love how you put that too. That was dope, man. That was.
Twist that thing, 3D, baby.
That's what's up. We're gonna get into a few of these comments before we get back into. Yeah. We got some comments. We're gonna go ahead and throw them up real quick. Let's see. The first comment is from We the People News. We the People News said, "What's up, 3D?
Yes, sir. What's up?
What's good? What's good?" I'm about to change that font because that font look crazy on there, y'all. My bad.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can move that out the way. All right. The next comment is, oh, okay. All right. We say, do we have a YouTube channel?
Yes, sir.
I'll go ahead and let them shout that out. Yeah, go ahead.
SVP in 3D. That's what that thing is, man.
Yes, sir.
SVP in 3D, baby.
Yes,
Feel
sir.
these visuals lyrically. You know what I'm saying? That's three dimensions. You're gonna feel it, you're gonna hear it, and you're gonna see it.
Facts.
Go,
Facts.
3D.
All right, We the People
And
News.
subscribe to that, my brother.
Yeah.
Subscribe to that, my sister.
I'll have him comment up under this video, and we'll also leave a link down in the description below and in the comments, so y'all be able to go over there and show him some love, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, big shout out to my dog KD, man. We've been rocking for about 3-4 years.
Yeah. Strong.
And I remember when I first met you, I was like, "Dog, you gonna hear monster."
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm like, I love to get him to something like this.
Yeah.
And reach back out to you.
Mhm.
About 3 years later.
Yeah. It took some time.
That was last week.
Mhm.
And you said, "Man, let's go ahead and
Quick.
I'm like, it's like that.
Yeah.
Show me, baby. I'm
Yeah.
from this, so it ain't nothing to it but to do it with me.
Hey,
let's do it.
Extremely talented brother, man. I've been wanting for a long time to get him on camera, put him out there, and I promise you, man, you guys are not going to be disappointed, man. Yeah, phenomenal guy, great music, man. And I promise you, it's a lot coming soon.
Look at that.
A lot.
Be careful.
You see it? You see it?
End up in my book.
That part.
My son gave me this. My daughter and my son, they be breaking me off. I do got a book coming. I got a movie coming too. So, hey, stay tuned.
It's in the works.
Crazy.
Yes, sir. All right, We the People News said, love seeing collabs, seeing us work together. Yes, sir. All day, every day, man.
Every day. Yes, sir.
All right, young man Patterson just tuned in because I did say I'll let him answer some of the questions that was here. It looked like some of the questions, did they disappear or something like that? It was some questions that was up there, but yeah, I said I'll let him go ahead and tell y'all. I was like, yeah, my boy do rap, and so young man Patterson said, "Word, let's hear some. Let us hear some. Let us hear some." Yes, sir. And why he getting that?
Just back here. Listen, this ain't for show. This for show.
That part.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm on. So this ain't song. Let me hold on. Let me hit you with this again.
Yeah, We the People News say, yeah, I want to hear something.
I don't want that. I want this. Yeah. 3D. Feel these visuals lyrically. Yeah. If you knock me out, maybe tell me don't know nothing about me. You just need notes. You can read my social feeds. Sneaking people, please believe this VIP or SVP. Like that on my show. Can't get rid of me. L ain't no deal. Now I'm gonna take the news that's never real. It's not boring me. I'm killing what's boring me. Cause in the industry, we don't win, we don't need. And accolades are fake. I shake a man, I take a nature ain't the break. Blood be a better raider. Cause I'm a dominator. Plus a milliator. Haze and aggravator. Totally annihilator. hold me, can't hold me. It's like your own. Straight G, plus I'm deep. Can't control me. It works on the show. Now everybody
Fire.
faints. Anything I will not claim. Holidays overrated. It's perfect in my brain. I ain't a thing. Always something imitated. Never ever duplicated. Give him a little something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Verses. Oh, I need to stop that thing.
Oh, I'm telling him.
It's
Yeah,
not
man.
that complicated. I'm not intimidated. I'm highly anticipated.
That part.
Plus, Daddy,
We got a little emoji up there.
let me
You
stop.
see it? You got a little emoji up there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Say fire. Fire. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see.
a lot. It's a lot. I got a lot.
Facts. Facts.
And I collab with some good brothers, man. My dude Jay Styles. Man, listen, my dog Platinum. I'm giving y'all a shout out. My boy King of Fame. I'm giving them shout outs. I got some kids that can come get that thing, man. And when y'all log on, you'll see where they at.
Facts. Facts. Melanie says, "Welcome, 3D. Welcome.
Yes,
Welcome.
man.
Welcome."
Thank you for that. Appreciate that.
Says, "Good morning." Melanie says, "Good morning, kings and queens. Good morning. Good morning. Got to get the day started. You know how we do.
Yes.
Early Mondays, baby."
Mm-hmm.
Melanie says, "What does 3D mean?"
Oh, nice.
Good question. Yeah. Good question.
So three-dimensional.
Okay.
It's just three-dimensional. Everything I say, everything I do, and everything you see, it's going to be in three-dimensional. Meaning that what you hear on the surface has layers. Anything that I'm talking about is going to be layered up. So when you peel back that onion, you're going to find things like, oh, wow, that's crazy. So when you follow me and you get my music, line for line, you're going to hear things where it's tripled up. And you're going to be like, wow, I heard that, but what am I missing? And that's the beautiful thing, because it's not too often that everybody captures all of what I actually put all on that pen. Everybody don't always capture that. So that's the thing with me. Everything in life is three-dimensional to me. I look at things three different ways. Even when it comes down to, trying to create a win, like sometimes people think, in order for me to win, you got to lose. Then what would we say? Win-win. When you find a win-win situation, guess what? I've mastered the win-win-win. I mastered www, and I ain't talking .com. I mastered all the W's. Because if I win and you win, then whatever we present this to can win too. You see what I'm saying? So it's three-dimensional no matter what I'm talking about. Every day, all day.
Facts. Yes, sir. Young man Patterson said, "Dope track. Who that?
Oh yeah,
Where you been? That's him."
Hey, listen, I told you this ain't for show. This for show. You hear me? That's what I'm talking about. I come in, I do my thing in my lab, and then I go take it to my dog Jay Styles, and he go and lace that thing, put that thing on that thing.
Yes,
Or I
sir.
go to Fizz, Crazy Figs, and whatever. Listen, man, locked and loaded. So it's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Facts. Appreciate y'all, man. Again, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We're gonna go ahead and jump back into sports, go over a few more things, man. I appreciate that track.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate that track. Yeah, so the next one that we have was the 49ers versus the Saints. The 49ers end up beating the Saints 26-21. Now we're gonna get into the Browns, man. The Browns versus the Ravens. The Browns got beat like they stole something. 17-41.
They did.
Dang, man. What are your thoughts on this Shador situation, man? Do y'all think you need to let him play?
Okay, here we go, man. Because it's barbershop talk with me.
Yeah.
When I go to the barbershop, I got to go an hour or hour and a half earlier because I'm going to stay about another 45 minutes after. Because as soon as I walk in the shop, they want to hear what's happening. It's get on this platform, let's talk about it, what's up with it. So my thing is like this. When Shador first was looking into, when he was coming up into the draft, I personally, as a person that, let's say, if I was an owner of a team, I didn't see him as a starting quarterback. That ain't
respect.
That ain't knocking him. But it's what it is I watched him in college.
Yeah.
I watched him in college, and I'm not saying that he ain't skilled and he ain't got some things that he can do. What I'm saying is I saw him take too many sacks.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand Colorado line wasn't, compared to the other. I get all that. But when you know that, then what you gonna do about it? I'm seeing Cat taking 25-yard sack. Listen, if you already know a boy ain't gonna block, and he get beat again,
Yeah.
and you get sacked again because you knew he wasn't gonna block and you knew he was gonna get beat. At some point, it's on you too.
Yeah.
So when you gonna get up out of there? When you gonna get it and get somewhere? Get up out that pocket and go then. But going around doing all this old junk right here, man,
Yeah.
coming back here and then it's 25 yards side. Get the ball out, dog.
Yeah.
So those same habits came into the NFL. So before the draft, I didn't see him as a starting quarterback, but I did see him as a person that can get behind. I thought Dion had a perfect opportunity.
Okay.
As far as putting him behind Dak Prescott. You got the relationship with Jerry.
Yeah.
Put him behind Dak. Let him sit down. See, I come from old school where, look, first of all, Love got behind Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers went behind Brett Favre.
Yeah.
You don't think that did something for them? These quarterbacks have been thrust into this NFL. This thing is different. The speed is different. Everything is, and the packages that's coming, you ain't never seen. You don't see those in college. So if you come in with bad habits, it's just gonna get exposed even more.
Yeah.
So I thought that he should have been put behind a veteran quarterback, so that he can come out. When he come out, he can be that Lillard.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I respect that. Yeah.
He can do that. Now, when you're looking at your boy, which boy in Houston, what's the boy in Houston? I'm messing this up. There's only a few people that can go and do those type of things.
Yeah.
That can come straight into the NFL and let that thing go.
Yeah.
Shedeur wasn't one of it, in my opinion. Now,
CJ. Yeah.
Was he supposed to fall to fifth round? No. Disrespectful. And then, like I said, same game, different name. That's some old bucking type things. You know what I'm saying? That's systematic right there. And we all felt that. We all knew that. Very disrespectful.
Yeah.
Very disrespectful. And you know, and it was very obvious. That's what made it very disrespectful, because it's so obvious.
Yeah.
So do I think that he should get a shot to now that Flacco kind of like, hey, you know, you're only gonna get so many out of Flacco. You're gonna get
yeah.
I think you should go ahead, put him in there. Let's see what you got. Because if you ain't feel that it's gonna do anything, then let's take him somewhere where he can go sit down.
Yeah.
And then he can go learn.
Yeah.
But why not get an opportunity, especially with the Browns in week 5? Let's see week 5. If things still look like this, put him out there. Let's
definitely with that. I'm definitely
do. But number love for you, want to see him succeed, but you ain't crazy. And I think, you know, sometimes when we want what we want, we don't look at what needs to happen before they get what they want. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm old school with that, man.
I actually agree with you. Like I would even say that I didn't see him as a starting quarterback, and I think it's a lot better. Yeah, if you come off the bench, that way you get the opportunity to be able to see, like, oh, okay, so he making those checkdowns, because them defensive ends in the NFL is completely different from college. Them grown men, smart, yeah.
Plus, they can pick you off in the flat.
Yeah.
And they can run you down from the backside.
These are the best of the best.
They'll run you down trying to get out. That's what the league does.
You got defensive tackles, defensive ends running 4.8 40s, bro. I'm talking about flying with 200-300 pounds on them easy.
And most quarterbacks ain't doing that.
Heck no.
Black quarterbacks can do some of that.
Yeah.
Most quarterbacks, they ain't running like that. They ain't running like that.
You talking about a guy that's 6'4", 6'5", 300 and something pounds, run a 4.8 40. Yeah. You're going to have to check down.
Yeah.
You're going to have to, again, you can get away with a lot of stuff in college that you're not going to be able to get away with in the NFL. And so I would agree 1,000%. You got to check down, man. Throw it, you know, you got a running back or somebody coming across on a quick slant. You got to have those options there. Now, again, like you were saying, I don't agree with him going in the 5th round. It was a complete slap in the face, regardless of what was said, what was going on in the media, whatever. I still think that he is a contender. And I think that he was a lot better than a lot of the other quarterbacks that went before him. You know, do I think that he was a first round overall? Nah, not at all.
Not for my money.
Yeah. But easy first round.
I can't do that.
Easy first round, man. I was a little bit disappointed. When the Steelers didn't even take it, I was like, "Dang, not even the Steelers! Y'all ain't even gonna take it as a backup at least."
It's systematic, man. There's so many things that's systematic.
They were pissing me off. I was pissed off watching that draft. Like, it
was hurtful.
Yeah.
It was hurtful. You know, and it wasn't just hurtful to him. It was hurtful to us. Watching that.
But he took it like a champ, though. If I'm being honest, he took it like a champ. Yeah.
gonna build you up. He gonna let you know. And then the thing about it is about life is this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look, actually, he gonna be better for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the craziest.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
He's gonna be better for it because it builds so many things that only it can build.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Only that scenario, only that situation,
Yeah.
only that type of humiliation can
Mm-hmm.
build. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna be all right. He ain't tripping now. He gonna be all right.
Yeah.
He gonna be straight.
And like Dion was saying,
Yeah.
man, yeah, they're built for this. Like
Yeah,
they've
they
been
built
dealing with adversity their entire
Here go
life.
the difference. Here go the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Here go the difference. You put that type of pressure, unwarranted pressure
Mm-hmm.
on people like that on us.
Yeah, yeah.
We built we can shoulder it,
Mm-hmm.
right? But guess what? You
Yeah.
can't do the same thing to, let's say, Arch Manning, right?
Nah,
This
man.
guy,
No.
both uncles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his grandfather. He got the Manning name, right?
Yeah.
What did he do? First play of the game, a couple weeks ago, first play of the game, can't do it dead in the dirt, man. Dude wide open,
Crash.
man. I'm like, hold on, dog.
Crash and burn.
We're going to chalk that up to some nerves, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was nervous. All right,
Mm-hmm.
just stand here. All right. But the rest of the game, he just stunk it up.
Like,
now, it can happen. I get that.
Yeah.
And I know he'll be better.
Mm-hmm.
However, the scrutiny wasn't the same.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they talked about
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
but they ain't drive it home. They didn't do, they didn't do what they did to Shador.
Every 5 minutes.
And Shador got his dad,
Mm-hmm.
Prime, Dion, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Arch Manning, you got Eli, you got Peyton, and you got Arch. That your name come from,
Mm-hmm.
Arch.
Yeah.
And you telling me the scrutiny was different? And then what happened week 2? It didn't change.
Mm-hmm.
It looked the same.
Yeah.
But we ain't talking about it on all these platforms.
Wow.
And yeah, we are mentioning it. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We mentioning it. You feel
Media.
what I'm saying?
Media,
That's
man.
what I'm talking about. That stuff obvious, man. That drives me crazy on that one right there.
Yeah,
drives me crazy.
That media, man. See, that's the
Yeah.
big thing about
Correct.
like social media and the sports media.
Yeah.
See, they know how to go about doing things. Yeah, yeah. They'll be like, yo, you got 5 minutes to talk about this.
And this
but
is
if
how
it's
you talk
yeah,
about it. You still
yes.
have your opinion, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm already narrating. I'm putting the narrative out.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it got to end up.
But Shador, we're gonna spend 30 minutes. We're gonna spend
Yeah.
30 minutes on this topic.
Now you open it up.
Yeah.
It's wide open when he wants you to put your opinion on that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. That
And
is
the other
crazy.
crazy thing is going back to that Micah situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen, dog. I'm very intelligent,
Mm-hmm.
high IQ. You don't think these owners, you don't think these people in the media have these high IQs? You don't think Adam Schefter, when he found out first, oh wow, Micah back this. You don't
Yeah.
think he already said, wow, I saw what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
You thought I just figured that out.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, don't give me all that credit. I'm a cold cat like that, but I ain't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, everybody know that. But guess what? When it comes down to the script, they cannot even say what I said. You know why they can't say it? Your Stephen A's can't say it.
Mm-hmm.
None of the people on Get Up can say it. None of these platforms can say it like I just said it, how I brought it.
Yeah.
The reason why they can't do that is because that is a whole, listen, you talking about defamation of character.
Mm-hmm.
That means you talking about suing the league.
Yeah.
So you don't think Jerry Jones, that's on his way out, they got long pockets,
Yeah,
deep
yeah.
pockets, would say ESPN, y'all over here trying to make it seem like I'm on some dirty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy ESPN. So they can't even say what they know.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even say what they know until the facts come out later.
Facts.
So when mid-season come and Micah can't go because that back, especially because of what he's doing right now, he's being very aggressive, and he that dude right now.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what that's doing? You ain't have no preseason, you ain't have no offseason, you ain't have no OTA,
Yeah.
right? So then you have no preseason, and now you coming in on 10, and you talking your back. Week 8, let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk, because
Right.
that's that wear and tear. And then they're gonna have the facts, and then they're gonna say what I'm already saying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
can't say it right now because
Yeah.
the facts ain't out, but they know.
Mm-hmm.
They know.
All right, the next thing we're gonna get into is the Carolina Panthers, man. We got to talk about it. Y'all know we in the Carolina, so we just gonna,
Yes.
go ahead and put that out there. The Carolina Panthers lost to the Cardinals,
They showed some hard.
27 to 22.
Coming back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna take. It's a process, man.
Yeah.
You know, same game, different name. Well, I'm saying all the time. Listen, you have to invest in the investment.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want to return on your investment, you have to invest in it.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? This ain't about Bryce Young. This is about a culture. It's about culture. We go all the way back to the Cam days. You feel what I'm saying? There's
Yeah.
no way Cam's supposed to exit it out of Charlotte like this,
Mhm.
like that. You feeling what I'm getting at?
Yeah, yeah.
You're supposed to give Cam what he's supposed to have, meaning throw him some veteran receivers out there. There's some dogs, some alpha dogs. Put that doggone thing in the backfield and build me a line.
Yeah.
And watch us go get these bowls.
Yeah.
Cam was getting to the bowl without that. I ain't saying he didn't have no talent.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about give me some gifted people. It's a difference between talented and gifted. It's totally different.
Facts, yeah.
See what I'm saying? Give me some cats that's gifted out here like me. Cam ain't talented. He's gifted.
Yeah.
Now, who else was gifted when he was rocking with them? He had talent around him. He didn't have no other gifts. So, as a Cowboy, when I go back, even from 77, right? We had gifted cats. You see my dog, I know y'all can't see it on here, but if the camera was the pan, you'll see Ed Too Tall Jones on there.
Yes,
that
sir.
Was a gifted cat. You see all them cats, Harvey Martin, Randy White. You
Let's
see
go.
what I'm saying? We can name cats. When you talk about our doomsday defense, we had about 8 cats that rock your knot. You understand what I'm talking about?
Dog.
And then when you get on that offense, not only did you have Roger the Dodger, you had that TD, the original TD, Tony Dorsett. You see what I'm saying?
There it is. There it is.
You know what I'm talking about? You had that boy Drew Pearson. You had that boy Tony Hill. You feel what I'm saying? We had gifted cats. So when you look at Lakers, when you look at Celtics, when you look at Yankees, you ain't talking about one gifted cat with a lot of talent around them. You're talking about a lot of gifted people out there. So you got Cam out here, and you wonder why you ain't getting that thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what you gonna do with Bryce Young? And Bryce Young ain't even half of what Cam is. That ain't knocking Bryce Young. Bryce love that cat spirit. I love the young man. Now he does have some great talents that can develop into a great gift.
Yeah.
But it has to be enhanced. You gotta give me something. You think he gonna go out there and do it by himself when Cam couldn't? Man, you tripping.
Facts. And I definitely feel that, man. All right, so we're gonna get into the Eagles. The Eagles versus the Chiefs, man. So the Eagles end up beating the Chiefs, and I think it was a lot of jaw jacking during that exchange or whatever. And of course, you got two great teams, and a lot of them those two teams are definitely expected to be in the playoffs, maybe even the Super Bowl.
We got something to say about that.
Great quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying? Great overall team. But yeah, it was a pretty close game, man. 20-17. Great phenomenal game. What are your thoughts on?
They say football game in inches, right?
Yeah.
That Travis Kelce not just dropped, but turned it to an interception. Heartbreaker, right? Just died. You can't even overcome something like that, right?
Yeah.
But that catch is made. That's 9 out of 10 times Kelce's making that.
Yeah.
He making
that's
that
a fact.
catch, and that's touchdown.
Yeah.
That's touchdown. That's game. That's game at that point.
What do you think? What do you think was going on with Travis Kelce? Because before this, he was talking to I don't know if she's like a model or something like that. But now being really in the public eye, you got Taylor Swift. That's a whole different world, man.
A whole different world.
Everything that you do.
You're in a whole nother stratosphere.
You think it's interfering?
Some weight.
Yeah, you think it's interfering with his game?
I don't think it. I won't go so far to say that it is interfering with his game.
Okay.
I think the Chiefs. First of all, heck of a run.
Yeah.
But all good things must come to an end. That's just it. I made a song a long time ago when I was in Vegas, man. I had a song with the Rebels, I think that was 1990 Rebels, when they had Stacey Allman, Larry Johnson, Anthony Anderson, Hunt, and Moses Scary, all them cats. Man, them cats, they went undefeated, and then turned the year around, went undefeated, and got to the championship against Duke, and ended up losing that game.
Yeah.
And all good things come to an end.
Yeah.
So the lyrics basically, that was that's like, 30 years old? The lyrics said, good things come to an end. Whether it's your first loss or your last win. There's a point of time when the magic is gone. It's all because a good thing can last for so long. You see what I'm saying? So when you get it, that's when you're supposed to get with it. Or you live the day when you live the regret. So I go on about a good thing coming to an end. You see what I'm saying? Life comes to an end. You being that dude comes to an end. Everything, that job comes to an end. Relationships come to an end. But that don't take away from it being a good thing.
Yeah.
So what the Chiefs been able to do since Andy Reid came into town, it's been special.
Yeah.
But some point you got to get your return on investments, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they got to cash out. That's why the Tyreek Hill had to leave.
Yeah.
You got to free up that money. But wouldn't you, if Tyreek was still there, woo!
Yeah.
We still talking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
We still saying the same thing. But you can't lose a Tyreek, and then you got Worthy hurt, and then you got so your backs are coming in from injury.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot,
Yeah.
man. And what's happening? Patrick Mahomes is your Cam.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing is, Patrick has more weapons than Cam had.
1,000%,
And he still have more, but he don't have what he had.
Yeah.
So Travis Kelce is getting older. That's why he's setting up the next stage in his life, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why he on the, let me marry the biggest celebrity.
Billions
right
of
here.
dollars,
You
boy.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's setting up shop. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And hopefully he is in love. I don't know all of that.
Yeah.
But I will imagine that he is. So I don't think it's affecting his game. I think what's affecting his game is aging.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I can see that, yeah.
When I was playing shortstop, I was that dude. I can get it 2 feet from third base. If you ain't got it, I'm backhanding it.
Okay.
Up the middle, that ain't no base hit. I'm getting that. One foot over second base, I'm diving and getting it. I might throw it in the trees, but I'm getting it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But then as I got older, my range was a true shortstop range.
Mm-hmm.
You hit it in my area, I got it.
I got it, yeah,
Up
yeah.
the middle, that's a base hit now.
Okay.
Third base don't get it, that's a base hit now. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
So
yeah.
your range it shrinks.
Mm-hmm.
So Travis Kelce's range is shrinking, but that catch is an everyday catch. That just happens.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
football. That's
Right.
football. You know.
Yeah.
So you can't really put too much into that. That's just a drop, and that turned into an interception.
Oh.
If it would have remained a drop, then they could have overcome that, and then we wouldn't be talking about it.
Facts.
But it hurt.
It's 2 games a day, man. You got the Buccaneers versus the Texans, and you also have the Chargers versus the Ravens. The Buccaneers and the Texans, they play at 7 p.m. The Chargers and the Ravens, they play at 10 o'clock. So the next thing we're gonna get into is the fight, people.
Oh Lord, mercy.
Oh man, it's been a long time coming. It's been so much talk, man. So much talk. I was so happy. So happy, so glad that we finally got the opportunity to see them two go at it. And you got Buck, my boy Terrence Crawford versus Canelo. Man, you talking about that was a show enough sight to see, man. But it was so many people that was doubting Buck, man. I was just like, yo, bro. This dude he's not only a dog, he's intelligent in that ring, man.
Yes, he
For
is.
real.
Yes,
He
he
gonna
is.
beat
Yes,
you.
he is.
He gonna humiliate you. He gonna make you look bad. He gonna make you think twice about that game plan. Even the best boxers that fight him, like, yo, let me tell you something. Terrence, or Crawford, Bud, whatever you want to call him, a whole nother ball game, man. It's something up with that dude. At age 37, 37, and still out there looking sharp, man. He beat the mess out of Canelo. Yeah.
Impressive.
Man,
Absolutely impressive.
it was a part in the fight. I'm gonna have to pull this up. We gonna have to do a little quick little screen. Yo, I was like, yo,
Hey, man.
what the heck just happened, man? Let me see if I can pull.
He was saying the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Heck you hit
Man,
with.
right, yeah.
Like I saw a meme said, "Oh, you punching?"
Yeah. Heck
Oh,
yeah.
man, gangster. It was crazy, man.
Man, like I said, man, yeah, Bud on a whole nother level. Let me
Yeah.
see. Get
And
that out of
I
the way.
definitely have to say that I was one that didn't know if it could happen.
Yeah.
I wasn't against it happening, and I love that it happened,
Mm-hmm.
right? But when I knew that this kept going from 147
Mm-hmm.
up to 162, 160, 161 or whatever it is,
Yeah.
I didn't know how that weight
Yeah.
was going to work in the latter round.
Cause
you
that's
know?
tough.
You know, because that is different. I'm gonna tell you like this, though. A long time ago, man. This is a long time ago. I had something happen, and the doctor prescribed this inhaler, and I was like, man, I ain't got no doggone asthma. What are you talking about? I had to wean myself from that because that ain't who I am.
Yeah.
But I had that inhaler, but I didn't know that inhaler was going to work for me. It
Yeah.
had steroids in it. Meaning my legs got bigger, felt bigger. So when I would just walk a flight of steps, I was like, oh my goodness, I can feel it. So imagine putting on that weight and getting in the round
all that
with
weight.
A monster like Canelo.
Undefeated.
That rocks at this weight.
Right, undefeated.
He rocks at this weight. He hits at this weight. He received punches at this weight. So I didn't know if or how that was going to be able to work out for Crawford.
Yeah.
And so I was definitely impressed, not shocked, but impressed that not only did he work it out, but he did his thing.
Yeah, that's the
one. He said, "This is the whole punch. What you hit me with, man? Hold up. Hey, listen, I gotta tell a little quick story. This reminds me when my cousins see this. My cousins, I got a big family. When they see this, they be cracking up. And me and my cousin, we talk about all kind of old school stuff, all our history and stuff. But one time we was up, I'm from St. Louis, because we used to go to the Animal House. You know, we call it the house, but it's the Animal House for the teenagers all the way up to about 18, 19. And, you know, it's going to be some throwing them hands every Friday night. So one time my cousin went up there, and he had cats hemmed up. He doing this thing. And one cat thought he had an angle on one of my cousins. But my other cousin already peeped it from about 6, 7 feet. And he came up on it. Rocked him, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it's funny because here it is, 40 years later, we still talking about the punch, right? And that's what that punch remind me of.
Dang.
The dude that got hit, he stopped and said, "Hey, man, who just hit me?" Dude, because he got rocked, so he was asking for the license plate number. He
I need to know.
Man, what just hit me?
What you hit me with, man?
What you hit me with? That's exactly what just happened right here. That cat in the middle of a fight, towards the end of the fight, got and turned his whole neck, and that neck snapped, and he said, "Oh my goodness, he over here hitting cats for real." And then he turned around and said, "Dog, wait a minute, hold on, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You hitting cats like that?" Yeah, that was hilarious. That surpasses the no mas when Roberto Duran with Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah.
When Roberto Duran said no mas, like I don't even want no more of that, dog. I'm good. This surpassed that right there. That look.
Yeah, Buck is definitely he's a different breed, man.
But he did his thing.
Yeah,
like you said, his IQ, he was able to, and this is the craziest part about this, man. He was able to do what only the greats are able to do. First of all, you got to go fill them out, see what's happening, because you already know you in another type of, just another atmosphere up in here. So you can't come up here on reckless because you'll get knocked out.
Yeah.
And it'll change your whole career.
Yeah.
Not just your boxing career, your livelihood. You see what I'm saying?
Telling you, yeah.
Not senseless out here tripping in these streets like that, right? So what he did, he filled them out. But the great, I don't care if we talking football, baseball, basketball, whatever we talking about, when they get done with the fill out, they already understand. They computed everything. They analyzed everything. Now they already know. All right, dog. First of all, I can rock with you, and I needed this weight to rock with you. Now check this out. You can't hurt me, dog, unless I let you hurt me at this point. So that's when he started to really open up, and he started putting pieces together, like body, like body. Because he wasn't hitting you with the body early, because that body could have cost him. It's a risk to hit that boy in that body and wait for that counter to hit you with that brick. But once he understood, I can get with this cat.
Yeah.
That switching of the gear, not only do you know I can switch this gear, but your opponent know I can switch this gear. When the defense know that they can blitz you no matter what, they don't care. You know it's coming. You don't really know where it's coming from. And if you did, it don't matter.
Can't stop
it. When the running game happens and you know it's coming down your throat, so what? It's coming. Right. So that's when the fill out part happens, and then you just do what you do, your identity. So he was able to get to his identity as Terrence Bud Crawford.
That part.
He was able to get to it in like the 4th, 5th round and take it the distance.
Did you hear about Carnelo, like the payout? They were saying Carnelo got like 150 mil and Terrence Count. Yeah, got like 50.
He was supposed to get what he got because he has an established platform, and he actually brought you into this arena in order for you to get paid.
Yeah.
Your payday. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now from here, you can do what you need to do. It's just like what you're doing with me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is my first time doing something like this, but I ain't new to this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? This is
yeah.
what I do every day. You know, I just do it one-on-one or in a barbershop or
Yeah.
at church or wherever. You know, at work, I just spit. With the family, I spit. You know, that's what it is. So by you giving me this platform, now what I'm going to do with it?
Yeah.
You feeling what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
So Terrence Crawford is like, man, right on, Canelo. I appreciate you giving me this platform because now from this point on, I'm off.
I can take it from here, yeah.
But I do believe he should go ahead and rock that back. Let's do
Yeah.
this again. Even if Crawford say, hey, now you come down and see me.
Yeah. I'm the A
Let's
side
see
now.
what's going to happen with you.
I'm the A side now.
Let's see you lose weight and come down and get something. I like that.
It'll be.
Because that's going to have the same type of intrigue that we had with Crawford. Can he do something with that weight on him? Now, if Canelo loses weight to go meet Crawford, can he do something?
Most anticipated. Yeah, this is
Let's
the
see
most
what's
anticipated fight
So
of
I like
the
to see
year.
something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they appreciate each other though. I know that.
Facts, yeah.
Just like I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, man. And you know.
Subscribe, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
trying
sir.
to do something with this thing, man. I'm telling you like this. Look, y'all not only need to subscribe, y'all need to follow me because I don't stop. I don't stop. And you're going to get a whole lot. The only reason why I haven't put stuff out from music to books to movie that's yet to be put out, no, I got to monetize from this, man. I know my value. And I got a lot of it. I got a lot of it. And that ain't me being cocky or all that stuff. That's me being confident, dog. Ain't nothing you can tell me, dog. I come from too much. I got too much going. And I ain't saying I'm this and I'm that. I'm a child of God, and I come from a Golden Glove champion boxer. My bloodline is champion. You feeling me? So you can't take that from me. It's in me already. You see what I'm saying? You can't take God from what he's been doing. His hand's been on me from my date of birth. You feeling me? To even right now. I got so much to say. I got the trials and tribulations to talk about. Because just like we talked about with Shador, right? Oh, he gonna win, baby. He gonna win. Because he needs these. He needs this. He needs this.
All right, we're going to switch gears a little bit, man, and we're going to talk about some real estate. All right, we're going to talk about a little bit of real estate. Y'all know we talk about money. We talk about finances. We speak a little bit about real estate on this channel. So I'm wondering, right, because there's a lot of different things out here. You got container homes. You got all type of different things. Have you heard of this company called Boxable?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. And that was some years back.
Yeah, okay.
Love, how you be moving.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. I was like, that, but when you brought it to me, that was the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So I did a few different videos with the company Boxable, and one of the reasons why I started this channel is because when you look at the housing market right now, the cheapest or the regular price for a home, the average is like $350,000, $400,000 for a freaking single family home.
Yes.
And when I was out there basically just testing the water, asking people, what do you think about the housing market or whatever? They're like, it's ridiculous. $350. I cannot afford that on just my regular salary, let alone, some of these people are married. Me and my wife, my significant other, it's still hard to be able to pay for, either rent or mortgage.
Rent. Killing.
Yeah. And so I was thinking to myself, okay, so what would be a solution to all of this? So I started looking into companies like, Boxable, started looking into those shipping containers, and I started to think to myself, well, before you get to that point, you're going to have some land or something to put it on. So, I've been getting out here, by myself as well as with my family. So I'll have a rental property for myself and also something that I'm going to be doing with my family as well, just basically just looking for land. Don't let these people lie to you, all right? Like, you can find some cheap land. You ain't going to be in no doggone Charlotte. You're not going to be in one of these major cities and going to come up on 2-3 acres for $25,000, $30,000. That ain't going. If you find something like that, hey, that's a diamond in the rough. You need to jump on that thing ASAP.
That means that I ain't even gonna point out the area. You better not sleep.
Good luck. Good luck, right? You come out there, all of your doggone tires going off your car. Heck yeah. So just basically just getting out there, checking realtor.com, tapping in with some different realtors, asking about land, going to the courthouse, Yeah, like all of those things play a key factor in finding a cheap piece of land that's on the outskirts of those major cities. And man, I found a lot of pieces of land. I'm talking about the most land that I found that was the cheapest was like almost 8 acres of land, and you're looking at roughly around the $30,000-$40,000 mark.
Yes.
I'm telling you, bro. Even when I went to go check it out, and one of those pieces of land, because I also seen something that was like, what was it, 9 acres for 50K. And again, those either that or what we've been looking at. We've actually been speaking to a realtor as well. Is going to be the land that I'll be getting with my family, and we're going to be doing like a little community, like a little family community, like putting like tiny homes, which is one of the reasons why I went back and got my construction license and stuff. Yeah. So what I want to put out there to the audience is there are options out there for you. Don't think that you have to get in a 30-year fixed, loan or mortgage or whatever, or you got to pay this insane amount for freaking rent, man. You got people out there paying 3-4 bands. Good, great for rent. Whoa, insane, man. It's other options out there. So I just wanted to point that out before we go into the next.
About that land, how you was communicating about, not only do you need the land, but what you need that land to have.
Yeah.
About that.
Absolutely. So with that land, know and understand that if that land is cheap and you're dealing with, again, a couple of acres, most of the time that land may not have certain things on it. You might have to check and see if it has public access to water and public access to that sewage. Because we can't live in a day where we have porta potties and stuff out there, like a little outhouse. I mean, if that's what you want to, but I'm pretty sure like that probably goes against like code and stuff. But yeah, you want to make sure that either it has those hookups, or you can either dig and get a well, or what they call like a septic system. All right, so yeah. Septic systems, they can either be, I'm not gonna say cheap. I think the cheapest that I've seen was somewhere around like maybe $5,000 to $7,000, on up to, man, it get high. That's all I'm gonna say. So make sure that land perks. They go out there, they do a little perk test. The perk test is pretty simple. They go out there, they put like water on the land just to see if it like soaks down or whatever, and that'll tell them most of the time if the land is able to perk. But yeah, make sure it got that. Electrical is another thing. You can't be out there with candles, so you want to make sure that it has like poles and stuff set up on there, and also codes and stuff when it comes to like checking in and tapping in with that county, because that county is gonna let you know, hey, before you buy that land, I'm gonna let you can't even build nothing on this land, like, or it's not residential. Yeah, it's a lot of codes and stuff. So don't just think that you can just go out there and just buy a piece of land and just put a house on it. If that was the case, mostly all that land would probably already been taken up. Yeah. So you got to make sure you do that due diligence, man, before you even reach out to that realtor or whatever. Make sure it's not in the flood land, because all of that, man, it's a big headache. Like going in, and a lot of people don't realize that. They think that I can just go out here and just spend $25,000, get some land, and then just put a house on that thing. Nah, that thing got to be prepped, man. Got to be prepped.
Let me encourage some of the people as well.
Okay.
I shared it with you. I've been married for 34 years.
Facts, yes sir.
My wife and I have been together since we were 15, so we've been together for 40 years. Feel me? Our daughter is 33 and our son is 29. Both of them are homeowners. Okay. When they left this nest, they went right into their own house. Okay. They ain't stay with a roommate. They ain't stay in an apartment. They went from this nest to their own, right? It's definitely a blessing, but this is what I want to encourage people, because that wasn't easy. It wasn't simple. It was rough. You get rejected. People outbid you. It's crazy, and it took some time. It took years. You see what I'm saying? So what I want to do is encourage people to hang in there. Don't give up, because you get to a point where it's like, you know what? That's it. I ain't doing it. I just... And you get to a point where the hope seems to be gone, or there's no hope at all. But the key, and I can't stress this enough, stay prayed up, because you're going to need God to do his thing. You can't do nothing else about it. You actually couldn't do nothing about it from the jump. But when God shows up, He shows out. And both of those homes that my daughter was able to get and my son was able to get, they understood the blessing because it had nothing to do with them. Mm-hmm. And one day I'll talk about it and tell you what actually happened, where you can see the obvious. Where you can see the obvious. So favor, like they say, it ain't fair, but it's real.
Yeah,
it's real, and favor is generational.
Facts.
And I know we got a family that's prayed up, and we stay prayed up. So I'm be prayed up for y'all that's trying to make this happen out there and get you a home or some real estate, some land, because that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take some prayer. Mm-hmm. Because all that other stuff, man, that thing gone, man. That's gone. We in a different day now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different day.
You gotta go ahead and shout him out, man. Again, married for 40 years, man.
40
got children.
Married, 40 years together.
My bad, yeah. Been together for 40 years, man. That is a beautiful thing, man. Have successful children. Mm-hmm. That is a freaking blessing. You don't hear that every day.
No, and that's why I got to tell the story, and that's why I'm putting the movie out, and that's why I'm putting the book out, because I got to tell the story. And it's not one of those stories where it's all good. Mm-hmm. No, it's gonna tell you how it was here and how it went there.
The real.
And then they still do this. Listen, one other gem that I give you, man. I talk to Kes, at our church. I go to the Park Church out here in Charlotte. Mm-hmm. Big shout out to Bishop Clark Richard Alexander. That's my man. That's our man. That's who we Shepherd is incredible. Mm-hmm. So we have an organization called BAM, a ministry called BAM. That's Becoming a Man, BAM, Becoming a Man. And we pour into these little kids, man, from 6th grade all the way through college. And BAM is not one of those things where it's just a single parent house, where you bring your child. No, our son went through it. He come from great ground. Mm-hmm. And what those brothers was able to do, because I'm from St. Louis, I got Kes from Detroit, Kes from New York, Kes from Philly, and so on, Chicago. It's all kind of Kes up in here that are mentors, and man, we are giving it to them in a godly manner, but in a realistic way. So you'll feel our upbringing, and you don't have to go through everything yourself. Mm-hmm. When we can let you know, hey man, we went through it like this, bro. You might not come out like that. You know what I'm saying? We was doing some dumb, but I don't advise that for you to do. So we be feeding these cats all this greatness. But what I said to them, especially when we took a summer break, so we're about to start back. Life is about ups and downs, trials and tribulations, what we call peaks and valleys. When you're going through something, first of all, you want to keep it where you're going through it. Because some people are just in things. They ain't even going through. But when you're going through, that's the blessing. But peaks and valleys is about how you manage your your valley is going to determine how well your peak will be and have that impact. If you, woe is me, I'm going through this, I can't get the job, I can't get a house, I can't get a relationship, this, that, the other, you're digging it. You're digging the valley. You're already in the valley, but you're digging it more. And then when God does his thing, you're still going to peak, but your peak is only going to go so high because it's the same, but your valley has made it a little deeper so it doesn't feel the same. So if you manage that valley, when you do peak, you're going to see it.
Put that shovel down. Put that shovel down.
It's going to be one of those, put the shovel down, dog. Get through it. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. But you're going to have to stay prayed up, though, because this ain't magic, baby. Yeah. This ain't magic.
Take time, man.
Just encourage you on that, because that's what it's going to take.
Facts. Take time. It take work. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe that, just good things come to those that wait. Good things come to those that prep.
Yes.
That stay prayed up and that preparation. Yes. Just like, just to speak on this real quick, that Canelo and that Crawford fight. Mm-hmm. As soon as the opportunity came, he was prepared. Listen, I've been waiting on this. That's why you're so cocky. Yeah. That's why you're so cocky about listen, man, look, I already knew that I was gonna beat him. I just needed the opportunity. Soon as the opportunity presented itself, they even asked Clarissa Shields after the fight, when did you know that Crawford was gonna win? As soon as he signed that doggone contract. And she was the first person to say, she was screaming it from the mount. Oh, this about to be crazy. Even going up those weight class, he's still going, because that preparation, man. Everything in life, that's what it's all about.
Everything. Everything.
Pray and prep. Pray and prep.
There it is, man. You gotta see that thing though. This ain't luck, man. This ain't luck. You gotta see it.
Yep.
And you gotta put something together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you put it together, first of all, you can't win it on paper. But you don't even have a chance if you ain't got the paper.
That part.
I don't care if you get out there on that football field and you don't have a script because you think you're going to go freestyle like you in the streets playing. Man, all right, cool. Come on out here. And you know how they say you can't win a game in the first quarter, but you can lose a game in the first quarter because you weren't prepped, you weren't prepared.
Yep.
So you got to have it on script. Script ain't going to, it's not going to basically say that you're gonna win, but script give you that chance. You so same thing. That's his life, man. You gotta have a script, man. Some kind of something to go by.
Facts, man. Everything go a lot smoother when you got that, man. Them little bullet points keep everything in line, man. That's facts. That's facts. All right, man. You got anything else that you want to present to the people before we get out of here today? Before we do the little wrap up announcements and whatnot.
Well, what I'll say, I'm go back to it. Because it's so much this time went by. I thought we just sat down.
Yeah. No, it was quick.
It go by because that's life, man, and that's how life moves. Life is gonna move before you know it. Boom. But you know how they say, "Funny how time flies."
Having fun. Yep.
You know that's it. So what I do is, man, I stay conscious of the present moment. I love my history, but I love my future because I know where I'm going. So, but that present moment is what I really appreciate. I appreciate the time because so many people get caught up in the future to the point where they don't even enjoy where they at.
Right now.
Yeah, they got the money, they doing their thing, the album is booming, the this, but they on to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, and they doing their thing, but they not enjoying the time that they're in. And then all of a sudden, when that good thing comes to an end, now they want to go back and hold on to it, but at that point, you lost all that. So you can have both. You can enjoy today. You can love what your past did, and then you can still enjoy the future as it comes. But stay in that present time too, though.
1,000%.
Live that thing, man. Live that thing. So that's why I would say, man, I'm gonna have a lot to say. On my particular channel. That's SVP in 3D. Subscribe to it. It's gonna be music. It's just gonna be some life coaching. It's gonna be encouraging people. It's gonna be lifting people up. It's gonna be real talk, straight up. Cause I don't know. I got a feeling that no matter what you come at me with, I'll be able to let you give you a little something on it. Give you a little something on that thing. Because like I said, I'm from the Shelby State. That's what we feel for real. That ain't just a title or a tag. That's in our heart. That's our DNA. So you just can't tell me anything about Shelby. What's happening?
Facts.
But, I would just say, ride with me. Ride with me. It's a journey. So do your thing, hit that subscribe button, and rock with me, baby.
Yes, indeed. And we're going to have our final thoughts actually coming from maybe a little bit from me, but also my boy 3D. It was some topics that we wanted to get into today. We weren't able to squeeze in, but I did want to, after we wrap everything up, talk about book smarts without street smarts equal corporate mentality. Yes, indeed. So before we get into that, I just want to tell everybody, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the show. Y'all don't realize how much I appreciate y'all coming through, liking, even the dislikes, like liking, disliking, comment, all of the views, man. We appreciate all the love. Y'all have been able to turn my dreams into a freaking reality. And again, I cannot thank you guys enough. On all of these different channels. People that follow me on all these different channels. A lot going on. But yeah, that's a wrap for the show for today, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Good Morning Hustle. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share to a friend that need that morning motivation. And just like that, people, we will see you guys tomorrow on Katie's Empire. But for GQ, I'll see y'all next week. All right.
Thank you, Katie.
No problem, man. No problem. So while we're on the way out, he gonna go ahead and break down book smarts without street smarts equal corporate mentality.
Yeah.
Leo?
So what I would love to do at some point, I would love to be a motivational speaker.
Okay.
But not just to the regular mind level people. I want to talk to the CEOs.
Okay.
Because right now they stuck into this old system, this old way of running businesses. It's not modernized. it's crazy, and that's what I mean when I say book smart. You might get a person with you tend to think that he or she has a high IQ, and they may because they got this degree, that degree, that degree. Yeah, they book smart. Okay, so then when you're talking about someone, for instance, let's go to Jay-Z. Jay-Z has book smarts and he has some street smarts, right? And he brought into a whole nother world, and I believe that is one of the reasons why he is where he is.
Facts.
Meaning that he can talk to the cats in the streets,
Mm-hmm.
and he can be successful in hollering at them,
Facts.
setting up shop, doing his thing. And then he can also talk to the corporate world, where he can go, yeah, you know, this is what makes sense as far as business wise. So when you have both of them, that's what makes you powerful. One without the other, you're just going to be in this little thing. So when you're talking people that comes with this corporate mentality, they learn to get into the streets. That's why you see the commercials that got some form of hip hop in it, some form of some relevance in it, because that's going to sell their product. That's going to make their product go. But it took somebody that understood it from the book smart era and the street smart era, because that book smart person could not have said, well, let's go ahead and do this, add this to the soundtrack in order to pick up this audience as well. That comes from someone that are both book smart and street smart. So when you saying one without the other, especially if you're saying book smart without the street smart, that's what I say is corporate mentality, because all they feel is that's all they need is to be book smart. They sometimes don't feel like they need to be modern.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to have what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the world is saying, what the streets are saying. They're learning it, but they missing out on a lot of money
That part.
because they learning it
Fi-
not fast enough. You know
50
what I'm
Cent is
saying?
another good example of that as well.
Street smarts, right?
Mhm.
And then he understand corporate mentality. He
Yep.
understand corporate world, right? But what is he leaning towards? He leaning towards that street, though, right?
That part,
You see
yeah.
what I'm saying?
BMF. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. Book
Mhm.
smarts and street smarts. You gotta
Yeah.
have both of those nowadays.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He had a doggone movie.
Yeah.
He had a soundtrack or an album that came out.
Yes, sir.
He was doing Vitamin Water.
Yeah.
Man, that dude was capitalizing on a video game.
Crazy. And he's
Shoes.
definitely inspiring a lot of people. Myself, he's inspiring myself. I'm gonna put this up here again,
Mm-hmm.
right here. Like I said, it says, "Be careful,
Mm-hmm.
or you end up in my book."
Yeah.
When I'm thinking about 50, this movie that I got is a series. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna be the empire, just like what 50 has with power.
Mm-hmm.
It's an empire. So all of it comes all together.
Full
That's
circle,
what I'm saying.
man.
It's a full circle.
Heck
And
yeah.
The music you will feel through it. You'll feel everything through it.
And you already know you got my
Stay tuned,
support.
man.
Yeah, yeah. If
Stay
you
tuned.
need help shooting, promoting, whatever, you know you got me, dog.
It's
I'm
on.
looking forward to it.
Rock and roll. It's on.
Always been a fight. I'm gonna tell you, phenomenal storyteller.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
listen,
Wait till
I
you
used
get
to
to
look
the
forward. I would walk, man, would feel like half a mile down the,
Yeah.
down the road here. I want to hear them stories, boy, for
Everybody
real.
that know me, they get them. They get
Yeah.
them. So that's what. Hey, listen, man. I love that part about it, man, because these stories got to get out, man.
Mm-hmm.
They got to get out because it has something. It's going to inspire somebody. It's going to help somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's going to do what it's supposed to. Do what it's supposed to. That's my line. You know, do what it's supposed to. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay tuned on it though. Stay
Facts.
tuned. It's
Facts.
going down.
Again, man, huge shout out to 3D, man. Thank you so much for coming through, sharing that love, those blessings, those stories, man, those words of encouragement. We appreciate you, bro.
Right
You
on.
don't realize how much, and I promise you, man, I'm gonna be your very first subscriber. Go ahead and send that link over there. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe, and I'm telling y'all right now, go over, show him some love, hit that subscribe button. When he start posting, y'all make sure y'all show some love. Let him know, hey, from KD, baby.
Yes,
Love
sir.
from KD. We all gonna. I'm telling, we gonna bundle up in that thing. We gonna jump in that thing like what they say, like Mexicans in it.
Yeah.
Like sardines, packed like sardines in this mug, man.
Come on up in there, man.
Got the support, man. Keep doing your thing, big dog.
Appreciate you in advance. And right on, KD.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Appreciate you,
sir.
my brother.
And until the next time, man, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.